Once upon a time there was a little red hen who lived on a farm. She was friends with a lazy dog, a sleepy cat, and a noisy yellow duck. One day the little red hen found some seeds on the ground. The little red hen had an idea. She would plant the seeds. The little red hen asked her friends, "Who will help me plant the seeds?" "Not I," barked the lazy dog. "Not I," purred the sleepy cat. "Not I," quacked the noisy yellow duck. The little red hen asked her friends, "Who will help me plant the seeds?" "Not I," barked the lazy dog. "Not I," purred the sleepy cat. "Not I," quacked the noisy yellow. "Then I will," said the little red duck. The little red hen asked her friends, "Who will help me plant the seeds?" "Not I," barked the lazy dog. "Not I," purred the sleepy cat. "Not I," quacked the noisy yellow. "Then I will," said the little red duck. So the little red hen planted the seeds all by herself. Days passed, and as the days passed, the little red hen took great care of the seeds, watering them and watching them grow, watching over them as they began to.
When the seeds had grown, the little red hen asked her friends, "Who will help me cut the wheat?" "Not I," barked the lazy dog. "Not I," purred the sleepy cat. "Not I," quacked the noisy yellow duck. "Then I will," said the little red hen. So the little red hen cut the wheat all by herself. The little red hen stood proudly among the wheat she had cut all by herself. With each bundle she gathered, the little red hen felt a growing sense of pride in her independence. As she made her way to the barn, she felt accomplished and ready for the next step. Inside the barn, she stacked the wheat, feeling pride swell within her heart. With a sense of fulfillment, the little red hen settled down, knowing she had accomplished something great. As night fell, the little red hen closed her eyes, dreaming of all the possibilities that awaited her. With the dawn of a new day, the little red hen awoke, eager to embrace new challenges. Stepping into the bright morning light, the little red hen surveyed the world around her, ready to embark on her next adventure. In the meadow, she couldn't help but feel inspired by the beauty and activity that surrounded her. When all the wheat was cut, the little red hen asked her friends, "Who will help me take the wheat to the mill to be ground into flour?" "Not I," barked the lazy dog. "Not I," purred the sleepy cat. "Not I," quacked the noisy yellow duck. "Then I will," said the little red hen. So the little red hen brought the wheat to the mill all by herself. She ground the wheat into flour and carried the heavy sack of flour back to the farm. The little red hen carried the heavy sack of flour back to the farm. The little red hen stood proudly in front of her farmhouse, having completed her task all by herself. With the flour ready, the little red hen began to bake bread, knowing that her hard work would pay off. As the scent of fresh bread filled the air, her friends eagerly gathered around, hoping for a taste of the delicious reward. The little red hen looked at her friends and said, "Who helped me plant the wheat? Who helped me cut it?" The friends looked down, knowing they had not helped her at all. The little red hen then said, "Since no one helped, I will share this bread with those who did." While she savored the warm, delicious bread, her friends realized they had missed out on the fruits of teamwork. From that day on, her friends learned the value of working together and always offered to help. The tired little red hen asked her friends, "Who will help me bake the bread?" "Not I," barked the lazy dog. "Not I," purred the sleepy cat. "Not I," quacked the noisy yellow duck. "Then I will," said the little red hen. So the little red hen baked the bread all by herself. The delicious aroma fills the air, and the little red hen beams with pride over her freshly baked bread. As she slices the bread, her friends watch eagerly from a distance, drawn in by the enticing smell. "Who will help me eat the bread?" asked the little red hen, watching her friends with a knowing smile. "I will!" barked the lazy dog. "I will!" purred the sleepy cat. "I will!" quacked the noisy yellow duck. But the little red hen replied, "No, you all refuse to help me bake it." With that, she took a big bite of the delicious bread, feeling proud of her hard work. And as she relished the taste, the little red hen knew that hard work truly does pay off. From that day on, her friends promised to help her with whatever she asked. Together they began to bake once more, understanding the value of teamwork and friendship. With their hands working side by side, they created not just delicious treats, but cherished memories.